Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Barno. I'm jumping straight into an attack. This is Almog the Great, new scientist. He's the team leader there. He's an admin in MLCW. This is an MLCW war. Aussie Woot Woot versus new scientists. Just jumped in. I'm doing a bit of a recap. Going to show a couple of attacks for the war. It's pretty much all over. They're just finishing up the end of it. It's a perfect war again to Woot Woot, so I'm going to show some recaps there. Awesome war, lots of attacks based heavily on things like Golar Loons, Queen walks into Golar Loons, and even Lava Loons, all those kinds of things. So this is an old base from Gundiver. I have no idea why it's still on this, and its weakness is ground. As you can see, the Queen's quite accessible, CC is not too hard to draw. And you just kind of hog into it. Now the base is quite good versus air. Took a 1-star hit the first time. He's still got his Queen's ability. I think that's going to be a wrap for him though, by the looks of it. Any tricks that I remember? Nada. A couple of corner huts. Old Queen, she's stuck in the death trap there. Walk in there, you bitch. And sayonara, catch a bit of a pop. Bye bye, night night. So yeah, he did have a pretty good hit on our number one. Let's have a quick look at some stats and see some things. My team, you can see 2, 4, 5 attacks just not used, 2 of them being mine. I was at work all day. The war was over by the time I got home, so I'll do a bit of a recap and spend some time on that. Josie, max heroes, not needed. Scorpio, max heroes, not needed. Where did new scientists go wrong? You can see there some multiple defences, 4 on our number 11. That's our bottom town hall. 9, so it's got to be a good base, and then 4 on Django, who is now going Town Hall 9, I think, so he's going to be an 8.5 for a while. Now you can see obviously a perfect war, and they did have one big defensive thing there, being old Brainiac number 6. I'm going to show that, and then you can see really nothing else. There was a lot of first hit 3 stars, some bases that probably need a little bit of work. Let's have a look at Fly's hit on Almog. We'll get into it, and he's gone in with a Queen Walk Lava Loon. Where are we looking, the Queen? I've only gone through these attacks quickly, and you can see 19 King, 20 Queen. Queen Walks are quite hard to go from lower than 20. 20 is a nice kind of medium level. They take time to build up and do things. Now, where Fly's chosen to go is going to be 2 defences, at times up to 3, and you can see Ingo's that rage to keep the Queen alive. Just about loses a healer. Old Jimmy Bob down the bottom to do a little bit of work on the storages. From there, draws the clan castle, drops 1 poison for the Queen. Doesn't do much there, but then drops the 2nd poison for the enemy King. Enemy CC does well with that. Now the Queen, she's going to chop through. Really lucky with the pathing there for the Queen where she's gone. 2 air defences, that's absolutely huge. So 2 air defences and the clan castle all gone through the Queen walk. Pops the Queen ability, she got really close there. And you can see because those 2 air defences are very close to each other, it's just made the air phase just absolutely murder it. Now in comes a heal, that's going to be to get rid of those wizard towers in the middle there. The Queen, she's doing a little bit of grief, but yeah, that's all over Red Rover. Tesla's in bits of weird places. Not a bad base, but absolutely brilliant raid. Well done, Fly. Let's have a look at another one. Where are we? Now, number 4, Brainiac. This is the base that everyone struggled on. Scorpio, I've only seen a touch of this and thought, yep, why not? Let's chuck it in there. And where are we? He's gone in with a stoned Golar Loon. So 3 golems, I think it was. And then just, I don't know if he's got a CC Hound or not, but that's a wide as spread. So he must be going in the middle there as a middle entry. So very, very wide spread. But you can see that Archer Tower is not really going to draw a golem. It's going to want to walk anyway. So he does well. There's no splash on that middle golem to stop the wall breakers going in. CC were minions and a couple Valks. And he's doing really well with that baby golem on the left hand side there. The golem on the bottom didn't really do a whole lot, but allowed him to soak for such a long time. And you can see now old Jimmy Bob's in the middle there. He's going to bust out a rage and go and touch up the Queen. He's got a donated Skelly spell, So when Jimmy drops, it's going to give a few spells summoning up as tanks and things like that. Now, as he used his clan castle, it must have been the bowlers that are in midfield. That's pretty obvious. And you can see now, lots of loons left. He's only got the few spells for it. But Old Queen, she's still going. He's got a few loose loons. I wonder whether he's going to use it on the wizard tower. Probably should have used it down the bottom there a little bit later. A couple of there, but you can see one loon takes care of a wizard tower by itself. So lots of clean-up troops left. Lots of loons left. Absolutely smash it. So well done, Scorpio. So it's good to see, you know, like the big 30-30 heroes getting used, the stoned raids where you've got the 3 golems. If you've got lots of tanks of big heroes, it does help. So great war there from Woot Woot. That looks like it's going to be a wrap, 45-38, because they've got a fella that has not attacked. So yeah, great war. This is MLCW, and it's one of our ACA, Aussie Clans Alliance sisters, and that's Woot Woot. So well done, guys. Now I'm just going to...
Yeah, where you from? Who the boss? I'ma break him off. Yeah, where you from? Who the boss? Motherfucker, I'm a monster in this game, similar to the Loch Ness. My